What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can read from the title above, I will be doing how I edit my photos on Instagram. Recently you guys been asking on my Instagram pictures how I do my feed or how I edit my pictures to look the way they do. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys some tips and tricks that I use when I am editing my Instagram photos. I do have a couple ways I do edit my Instagram pictures, so I will hopefully be making this into a series if you guys do like this type of video. And there's a car coming right now. It's UPS. Great, not a package for me. If this is your first time seeing my face, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and click the bell to be notified whenever I post, because why not? My content is pretty fun, crazy, cuckoo. So how this is going to work is I'm going to have my screen of my phone somewhere on one of these sides so you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is my lock screen. It says 2016 I lost myself, 2017 I found myself, in 2018 I'm going to grow myself. And I think everybody should, you know, have that mentality, but I do love that, and that's a quote I live by. And so my home screen is just obviously Black Bear, because Black Bear is just, you know, amazing, he's perfect or whatever. And so I have my Fire Rides, it's a game I play, and then Uber and Fire TV. But we're not gonna get into that. So basically we're gonna go on my Instagram right now, and we're just gonna go to my profile, and I'm gonna show you the picture that we're going to be, you know, tweaking and, you know, editing. So this is my Instagram. You guys can follow it if you guys want. It basically keeps you updated on what I'm doing when I'm not posting on YouTube. So I definitely recommend you guys to follow me. You guys don't have to if you guys don't want to, but I strongly do suggest that. We're gonna be editing this photo right here. As you guys can see, it is grainy and there is some, you know, white splatters. I don't know what to call it. It's basically like a Polaroid type picture, but it was taken on my iPhone. So yeah, I want to show you guys how I do that, and the lighting is completely changed and all that. We're basically going to be editing this picture from scratch. So from there, we're going to go on to my photography folder so you guys can see the apps that I use. In my photography folder, I have my camera, I have photos, I have Splice, which is just a video editor or a picture editor, I forgot which one. I have Snapseed, that's where I change the tones of colors on my pictures. The Grid, this is a good app. I do recommend this. It's basically, see these, so these 9 squares right here basically can determine how your Instagram feed will look, so you can play around and put different pictures on here, and it is basically like an Instagram feed, but you can see how you want it before you post them on Instagram. It is definitely a help with me and my personal preference, because I like to see how my feed will look with this app. It's not sponsored, I'm just saying. Then I have I don't even know how to say it, but it's basically, you know, when Instagram girls like show their makeup or something and it's like their highlight is literally like sparkling, or like if I showed my nails they would be sparkling. So yeah, Karika, I don't know how to say it, that's the app for it. You don't have to pay for it, but yeah. VSCO is where I get all my filters. I pay for all my filters that I'm going to be showing you guys on this video, but you do not have to pay for most of the filters, because all of them are amazing, but the filters that I use, I did have to pay for them because I'm extra and I wanted that. So yeah, that's what VSCO is for, and that's my favorite. And so we have Facetune, iconic for using Facetune. Like, a lot of people just bash people that use Facetune because it's an app to change your features, or people use it in a certain way, you know, not gonna shade anybody or say any names, but they do make themselves look different than how they, you know, look in pictures. Just saying. And I do fix myself. If my makeup's messed up, I'm going to fix it. If my jaw is a little bit too manly, I'm going to use Facetune. If my waist is not as snatched, I'm going to use Facetune. Everybody's guilty of it if they don't have the app or if they have an Android. I think Facetune does have you know, Facetune, but I'm just saying, love yourself, but at the end of the day, you can still use Facetune, and I'm going to tweak my pictures for as long as I'm on Instagram. Can I get an amen? And you can cock me in the comments below, because I know. Afterlight is a app that I do use for the grain effect, or more so the Polaroid effect that you guys do love on my pictures. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do that in a second. And so we have Dropbox, which is where all like my nudies are and all that stuff. So there we go. And then we have video crop and RVS. Basically, video crop is to crop your videos, and video rotate is that black one right there. So the first thing I'm going to do when I'm editing my pictures, I will go right into Facetune. And so here's the picture that I'm going to be doing. I already picked it out for you guys. So basically in this picture, I look sleepy. My lace is showing. You can literally see my lace right there. So we're going to be fixing that. So that's actually the first thing we're going to do. So we're going to go right onto the tones, and we're going to change that. So we're going to grab that color of my hair, and we're going to be darkening that up because we don't want to see any of that. And if it's not dark enough, I'll go all the way to black, and then I'll just blacken that up. Boom. And then that's done. And as you can see, there is no lace anymore. Just like regular, right? So I do want to add highlight to my face. So I'm just going to click tones again. I'm going to exit out, and then I'm going to go right back into it. So as you see, my brow bone is kind of like not highlighted as much as I would like it to be. So I will just tap that on there, that first color that they give you. So I tap that on there and make sure it's not too harsh or noticeable. Just see that's like a little bit, but still feel like that's too much. So there we go. And see, it looks quite better. Always make sure I flip the picture the right side like that, and basically that looks way better to me in my eyes. So you just go on Canvas, on Facetune, and you just flip the picture, and typically it looks better. They don't like the way my body looks, so I'm just going to crop myself out. So I'm going to go back into the canvas, and I'm going to crop it. I'm going to click 1-on-1 because that is square, and that is how Instagram, well, how my Instagram pictures turn out. So let me just, we are basically done with Facetune. But so now that we're done with that, we're gonna go right on to Afterlight, and they give you an option to pick the picture that you want. So we're gonna go right into picking the picture that we just got done editing. It says preview to make sure that's the one. So we're going to click use. And on Afterlight, there is a couple tune settings, basically like Snapseed, but I'm not going to be doing that because I just went ahead and did that anyways on Snapseed. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be going to the fourth icon that looks like a little movie film type thing. And so they give you 4 options. There's Dusty, Light Leak, Instant Film, and Waiter. I go right with Dusty because Dusty is basically the, you know, film type feel. So there's basically 13 options that you can choose from. I like to go with I like to select 9 through 13 because those are the most realistic looking ones. So basically for this picture, we're going to click on these and see which one I like best for the picture. So I'm gonna go with this one. No, that has something on my mouth. Let's just go with that one, but I'm going to rotate the effect so it just looks better because there's just too much stuff in my face. So this is not the one I generally used for, so this is not the one I did use for the picture on Instagram, but this is just an example, as you can say. But yeah, so we're not going to leave it at 100%. We're gonna take it down to about 42. Let's keep it at 42. We don't want it to look too crazy and harsh because we are going to go in and add grain. Now that we're done with Afterlight, we're gonna go into VSCO, and this is our last step. Okay, on VSCO, I'm going to do my filter that I use for my Instagram. So as you guys can see on this picture right here, this was the original color scheme of the picture, and I really didn't like the way that looked. So we're gonna go right into changing it to something like this. So that's the after of how I do edit my pictures, and this is the before. As you guys can see, it's really orangey, and I look like the annoying orange because my foundation's too dark for me. So yeah, no, it's too orange tone, not too dark, because you see that match? It's a good match, but I like my pictures to look more gray, more dim, more dark and scary and serious. So we're gonna get that picture we just edited to look somewhat like this for the most part. So on this app, you just click the little plus sign, and we're gonna go right into the picture that we just got done editing. And you guys seen a booty pic, so shh, don't say anything, just don't say anything. These are all the filters you can choose from. As you guys can see, I bought a ton of them because I always need options, and the ones that they give you are good, but they're basically played out and like a lot of people use them. So I wanted to be different and I wanted to try something new. So I bought a whole bundle package. You can do that. I'm not suggesting you do that because it is like $10. So don't do that. But if you're really into Instagram and pictures and photography, I definitely do recommend that. And I'm talking fast and I'm sorry, but you guys can deal with it, right? Right? I'm not trying to make this video that long. But so yeah, before we put a filter, no, I think we're gonna put the filter on first. So basically I go from the A collection and I do skim around to one of these two. But for this picture, I'm not sure. Let's just go with, I'm not sure. Okay, for this picture, we're gonna go in with the M collection. There's M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6. But we're gonna go with M6, and as you guys can see, it gives you more of a white tone type of feel, but we're not going to be putting that all the way up. We're going to be dimming it down just a little bit, and it's, you know, not too harsh, but there is somewhat different. There is somewhat of a difference, as you guys can tell from what I'm showing you guys. So now we're gonna go right into the tuning part, the little bars that have the little circles on them. So we're gonna go right into that, and we're going to click exposure, and we're going to turn that down. And then do contrast. I don't know if I'm going to do contrast, but let's see how that looks. I'm gonna turn it up to 4 because I like the way that looks. And no highlights, no saturations. We're gonna go straight into skin tone. I'm going to make my skin tone a little bit more pinkish because I want it to still give look like I'm alive. Now we're gonna go right into the grain, and grain is basically going to help the picture give more of a Polaroid feel. So yeah, we're just gonna turn that up to about 4.7, and then that should look good. And as you guys can see, when you zoom in, it gives it more of a grainy effect that adds to the filter that we put on in Afterlight. So yeah, it just goes hand in hand, and basically that's all I do for that Polaroid type feel, the moody type filter. But yeah, that's what I do for my pictures. And then you just go ahead and save that, and then you go on to posting that onto Instagram. Yeah, that's basically all I do when I edit my pictures on Instagram as of late. But if you guys want to see how I edit my pictures when I do get them professionally taken by my photographers, I will definitely do those type of videos. And if you guys have any further questions, make sure you guys comment down below, because I will be answering all the questions that you guys do have for me. I want to be copying somebody's Instagram for like a week, so comment down below people I should, you know, recreate their pictures, because I saw those videos on YouTube and I'm completely obsessed and I do want to do that. So let me know some people that you guys want me to copy their Instagram for a week, and I can do that for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I love you guys with all my heart. Peace, love, and dildos. Bye guys.